20 more seconds for our drivers to make any setup adjustments they're allowed to. Oh no, never mind. Everybody has readied up. 22 drivers on the field, ready to do battle for 15 minutes here at Cheshire's finest, Donington Park. It's time to wind them up and let them go. Oh, if that wasn't a jump start from Mr. Gumtree, I will be stunned. He absolutely took off from the line like a scalded cat. He either got the timing perfectly or that was a jump start. Either way, Alex Jameson holds on to the lead through turn 1. Steady on the back of the field. Rank dropper, that is Carl Benson, kicking a bit of dust down the hill for the first time in anger. Jameson really being hounded by Brendan Van Eden coming into the old hairpin. If we get on board with Gary Cooper, you'll see how close the Renault and the BMW are up front. Oh, Mark Holmes has had trouble. He's fallen to the tail of the field. Oh dear, who was that? It's Jack Dan that's fallen off the road. That's a shame. Great shame. Josh Morris starting from the back of the field. Oops, that's trouble for Chris Callahan. Well held, sir. Very, very well caught as they came up through McLean's. Looks like everybody has made it okay, except for our tail 2. Mark Holmes and Jack Dan have had trouble. Ooh, that was very late on the brakes there. Goodness me, Brendan Van Eden, I think losing his braking point. If he didn't clout into the back of the BMW, that must have been very, very close. Alex Jameson extending his lead. Gary Cooper looking set to try and challenge for second position. As Brendan sweeps through the racing line. Gary looked like he was going to try an inside manoeuvre, but could not quite get his Renault into the right place. Oh, trying to get side by side down the hill. Oh my goodness, Brendan's not had a good run through Redgate, which is not difficult to make a mistake up there. I've made many a mistake in the virtual world after that first turn. But that, of course, is giving Alex Jameson the breathing space he needs. Stretch his legs. Gary Cooper again having a look on the inside, coming through McLean's. Can't quite get it done. He's really piling the pressure on Brendan Van Eden up the hill towards Coppins once again. And there is Carl Benson looking to keep the pressure on. Alex Rhodes in 5th position. There he is in the next BMW down the road. Toby Owen. John Nobbs still in 7th position. A lot of pressure behind. Colin Dunn right with him. The lead and driver up to 8th position now. Ooh. Wow, John Nobbs went for that defensive position into the fog of DS's. Could compromise his exit a little bit, but either way, he's carrying on board though with Carl Benson. Lots of locking up. That's Brendan Van Eden that's gone off the road. Oh no, trouble for Brendan Van Eden. Oh my god, he's got miles off the road. I wonder whether he's got some kind of technical trouble because he's been very, very cautious about re-entering the track, which again you can't blame him. Oh, I think he's being cautious more than anything else. Simon Williams in the pits. Oh no, trouble for someone already for Simon. But wow, that's got to be trouble. Brendan Van Eden in having some technical problem of some description, as there's no need to go that deep into the gravel trap. But look at this. Carl Benson really piling the pressure on Gary Cooper for 2nd position. Alex Jameson now leads by 2.2 seconds. There in the background, Alex Rhodes and Toby Owen. Rather minding their own business back there. Great scrap for 2nd place. Miles Dixon is catching the back of Matt Charrington. Matt already in that defensive position. Remains where he is. Oh, great move from Dixon on the inside of Charrington on the exit of the Fogarty S's. Side by side down the road. Who's going to win out before they get to Redgate? There's Colin Dunn, John Nobbs and Jay Daniels coming through the shot. And that's a track limit penalty for Jack Dan, I believe. Oh, what a move from Miles Dixon on the outside of Redgate. That was very nicely driven from our new contender. 1 second penalty. Oh, 2 second penalty for Jack Dan. Oops, bit of a lock-up there from the BMW. So Miles Dixon doesn't want to lose any time against the BMW pair ahead of him. John Nobbs and Colin Dunn. Colin ahead of John now. Beautiful blue and green BMW. Oh, another penalty on the board. That's Matt Webb. Another 2 second one for him. In some places here in particular at Coppins, it's very, very easy to wander too far off the road. Oh, look right ahead, it's Kev Straw. Looking to put the moves on McRae Williams. Thought Kev Straw, our sole Mercedes representative, was going to banzai that on the inside of the Fogarty S's, but opted not to do so. Oh, look at this lot. So Matt Charrington, the back of a 5-car train that's got Colin Dunn, John Nobbs, Jay Daniels, Miles Dixon, and himself at the tail. Oh, lovely. Oh, John Nobbs getting a bit twitchy, coming down the hill through Hollywood, through credit curves, now through the old hairpin. Oh, Colin Dunn's gone too wide. Can John capitalise on this? He's got the momentum, sweeps from the outside of Svanskov and gets the move done. Oh no, impact! Impact between Nobbs and Dunn. It looked like John managed to keep that one out of the wall. Oh no, that's a shame. As John is plummeting through the field, gets himself going again. Collins kept going. And we have lost one from the race. We have lost, I suspect I know who it is. Yeah, it does look like Brendan Van Eden has parked the car. It was clear he was having some kind of technical difficulty. Holly Sy is actually now on the back of John Nobbs. There's the two BMWs there. He's going to have some amount of work to do as John. Oh! John was a little cautious coming through that Fogarty S's. I think that put Holly Sy off a little bit. Oh dear. Adam Davies has had a very big argument with something solid. He was Dave Garside's had trouble as well. See a 2-minute 40 lap time last time. So whatever problems they've had. Oh, look at the windscreen. Oh dear, oh dear. Big trouble for David Garside. Towards the sharper end though, Alex Jameson is off doing Jameson things up front. Cooper 2 and Benson in 3rd. Two Renaults continuing to keep each other occupied. And then it's about 5.5 seconds back to Alex Rhodes, who's got Toby Owen for company. Oh yeah, he has. Toby Owen getting a great move then through the Fogarty S's. It did look like Rhodes a little cautious. Didn't quite see that move start, but the Renault's not going to get alongside enough before they get into Redgate. Oh, Toby Owen going to try and cut back underneath the BMW now. No, Alex Rhodes has got that one covered off. So we've got a great battle for 2nd and a battle for 4th brewing quite nicely. And this battle with Colin Dunn on the back of it. We did have John Nobbs in it until sadly that impact between Colin and John sent Mr. Nobbs towards the tail end of the field. That's going to be a slowdown warning for Matt Charrington, wandering that far off the road after the old hairpin, but squeezes Mr. Fishwick Dunn to the tail end of out of momentum at least. And has Alex Jameson made a mistake? Because he suddenly lost quite a bit of time. Yes, he has a 1:12 on the board for Alex Jameson. Well, we don't say that very often. Penalties quite plenty now. A quick look at them. 2 seconds for Carl Benson, 3 for Toby Owen, 2 for Jay Daniels, 2 for McRae Williams, and for Kev Straw, 4 for Matt Webb, 2 for Ollie, 4 for Jack Dan, 2 for Mark Holmes, and 3 for David Garside. Speaking of Toby Owen, there he is on the back of Alex Jameson, battle for 4th position. 6 minutes to go in this first race. Oh, wow! Now, I suspect that's Matt Charrington. He's gone wide somewhere and has had to give the time up. He's trying to keep a clean penalty sheet. So Colin Dunn sweeps around the outside of him, coming through the credit curves, and right up front you've got... that's Miles Dixon having an argument with Jay Daniels over the same bit of track. Daniels just about winning out at the moment, but having to go defensive coming up the hill towards Coppice. Oh, Miles Dixon really putting the moves on here. We have to reevaluate whether he's in the AM or the pro field for the next race. Oh wow, how defensive did Jay Daniels go? Unfortunately, Dixon had to bail out of that one. It's going to cost him a bit of momentum through the Fogarty S's, down the start finish straight once again. Here comes Colin Dunn to get involved in this fight. He goes to the racing line. Miles Dixon's going to cover that one off. Jay Daniels keeps the door shut. Into Redgate once again. Renault, BMW, Matt Cherrington involved in this fight as well. Down the hill, through Hollywood, through Craner Curves towards the old hairpin once again. What a great scrap this is. On board with Cherrington. I think he had the bag out of it. Someone's got one. That was Jay Daniels has gone too deep in the old hairpin. Can Miles Dixon capitalise on it? Side by side now through France Curve. Can that be sorted by McLean's? Yes, it is. Miles Dixon gets the inside line. Very nicely done. Up the hill towards Coppice once again. Very close. It looked like Cherrington had to get out of that one. But now it's going to be Miles Dixon on the defensive. Oh, nearly 3 wide coming down towards the Fogarty S's once again. Oh no, Dixon's had to give the time up. That's given the position back to Jay Daniels and Matt Cherrington. And Colin Dunn, they were side by side. And unfortunately, that's dumped Mr. Fishwick onto Goddard. Oh, that's a shame for Colin Dunn. Oh, that could get a bit dicey. That's John Nobbs and I think it's Matt Webb. Yes, it is. It's just gone through as John Nobbs gets back up to 11th position. Slight tap on the tail from the Renault. Oh no, here comes Matt Webb again. Tap or no, the Renault's not giving up on this one. And John Nobbs remains up in that 11th position at the moment. Oh, is that a bit deep? You might get away with it. I suspect you're going to get a slowdown warning for that. We will see. So many battles still going. Miles Dixon has not given up on this one whatsoever. On the back of Matt Cherrington and Jay Daniels. Battle for 6th position rages on. I know there's battles everywhere. I can't possibly look at them all, unfortunately. Oh! That's Carl Benson and Gary Cooper in their fight for 2nd, with now back markers involved. Oh no! What has happened? Well, it's quite clear what's happened to Josh Morris. He's head-butted something rather solid. It's the end of his day. Sienna Viper, which is Adam Davies, is still going. There's David Garside, rather on his own. That looked like Alex Jameson. Just gone past him. Jack Dan and Ollie's side continue their argument for 15th position. What has happened? What's happened here? Matt Webb has fallen behind Colin Dunn is what's happened there. Now those two have caught up with Kev Straw. And also further up the field is Toby Owen and Alex Rose having an argument for 4th. Alex has been in that position pretty much all race long. Or you're not realistically going to make a move on the outside of Coppice, but I admire your determination. That's Josh Morris, still sat there in the gravel trap. He's building himself a sandcastle. Lots of battles throughout the field. You can see with the exclamation marks on the positions on the left-hand side. Toby has been reading in Alex Rhodes. Lap on lap on lap. Ray Williams looks like might have a chance to get involved in this fight ahead of him. There's Miles Dixon. That's going to be coming past Jay Daniels by the look. Indeed he does in the plain white Brennan McGann. Matt Cherrington now leads this little brigade. Oh, is that trouble behind? Yeah, that's Kev Straw. Kev Straw's overdone that down at Redgate. He's lost a few more positions. Through past him is Matt Webb. Oh, it's a shame for Mr. Straw. On board again with McRae Williams. Running up to McLean's once again. Oh, struggling to get the car to behave itself. But on he goes nonetheless. Jameson's made a mistake again. Yeah, he did, a 13.8. Oh no, I bet you the mistake was a back marker. And who on earth was that? It was Mark Holmes that flew off the road. I think Mark's trying to get out of the way of the leaders coming through, but chose an unusual way of doing it. The Astra having a good old natter to us with the front number plates, front bumper still waggling away. There's Chris Callahan on the back of Ollie's sight. still engaged in a battle for 15th position. 10 seconds of the checker flag comes out. Jay Daniels still staring at the back of Miles Dixon, who still stares at the back of Matt Charrington. But now, Alex Jameson's got to keep half an eye behind him. There's Gary Cooper, second position, along with Carl Benson. But once again, it's going to be the BMW. He didn't quite have it all his own way this time, but has led from light to the flag. Your winner in the first round of this event is Alex Jameson in the BMW. Very nicely done. Second, Gary Cooper. Third, Carl Benson. In a very short succession, there is Alex Rhodes. He's just about managed to fend off Toby Owen for 4th place. Then is Miles Dixon, our lead arm driver. As mentioned, bought the game yesterday, primarily to take part in this championship, and comes home in 6th position after a great fight with quite a few people. Matt Charrington, who was rumoured not to be able to make it tonight, has come over the line in 7th position. But Craig Williams has beaten, due to penalties, that's changed around again. Jay Daniels finishes in 9th. And Colin Dunn is actually given the 10th position with Craig Williams 11th. Kev Straw 12th. Matt Webb in his debut in this series in 13th position. Jack Dan in 14th. Chris Callahan comes over the line in 15th. Ollie Sai is demoted to 16th position. Mark Holmes is a lap down. Someone's still running. Oh, I know who it is. It's, of course, it's Josh.